It's kind of the adventure of life. The same thing that got you where you are is the same thing that is going to get you far beyond. You know, we always have this fear that we're going to lose it, but really there is nothing to lose. It was always within you. It was always a part of you. And so don't hold on so tight. When you do, you start to suffocate it. Be confident in your talents and skills, yet humble enough to know when it's time to pivot. It's always within you. It's always been within you. And so don't be afraid. There is nothing that can take away you from you. God has created you specifically. He has created you specifically with the talents and skills that you have. Not only did he do that, but he did that for a reason. And so sometimes in life when we get in funks or phases or shifts in our lives where we're pivoting, where we're trying something new, maybe we're entering new seasons of our life, we forget that we were created this way, that the talents we have, that the talents that have brought us up into where we are right now is a part of us. It's a part of our DNA. It's a part of our creation. I know for me, throughout this content creation journey, it has been one that has really shown me a lot about myself, because oftentimes when you're doing things based off of creativity, I know for myself, I can tend to go down that rabbit hole of I'm losing it. I'm losing this spark. I'm losing this creativity. Oh man, this is the end for me. And kind of go down that spiral of thinking that this is not a part of me, that this is not actually me, that this is not a talent and skill that God has given me, right? We think that we're losing it. We're losing the thing that got us this far. Same thing that got you to where you are today is the same thing that is going to lead you far beyond. There is no reason to fear. There is no reason to stress or to worry about what's to come. The same talents and skills that got you here, that got you through, is the same thing that's going to get you to the next thing in your life, the next destination. And so, you know, there's actually this verse that I have written on my wall, and I have it on my whiteboard wall so that I can remember when I get in these phases of overthinking and doubting myself and doubting my abilities and doubting my creativity or doubting my skills, I can remember this verse. And the verse is, I'm just going to read it from over here. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. And that is Philippians 4:6. Don't worry about anything. Instead, pray about everything. A lot of the things that we actually worry about are not real. A lot of the things we worry and stress about haven't even come into fruition. And so what are we doing? What are we doing worrying about the potential of something? Potential isn't real. Potential isn't something that has come into fruition. Potential is just an opportunity, and there's so many opportunities. When we live in potential, we live in worry because there's potential for anything to happen, for good and for bad. And so instead of living in a state of potential, in a state of worry, in a state of stress, instead of doing that, let's pray about everything. And so if we feel like our creativity is lacking, if we feel like we've been slacking in our job, in our school, in our studies, instead of thinking and pondering and putting the weight of the world on our lack, let's start to pray about it. Instead of worrying about it, let's start to pray about it. This is a practice that I've used for myself to kind of bring me back to center. Okay, I'm overthinking right now. I'm overthinking about everything right now. I feel like I'm losing it. I feel like I don't really see who I know myself to be. Okay, I need to take a couple steps back. I need to take a couple steps back and really start to pray about this, because I know that these thoughts aren't real, right? That's another thing. Is like, not every thought you have is real. A lot of our thoughts are just based off of our worries and our anxieties. And it isn't fair to ourselves to trust every single thought we've had. I don't have the wisdom in this moment to know right from wrong. I don't have the wisdom in this moment to know which thoughts I should trust. Should I keep pushing forward? Should I give up? Should I pivot? Should I continue down this road? I don't really know. Let me give it to God and let me pray about it so that He can give me the wisdom and the discernment to move through this. Really, there is nothing to lose. It was always within you. It was always a part of you. We don't even realize that the same grit, personality, outlook, perspective that got us through our challenges in the past is the same thing and the same thing about us that is going to get us through our present day challenges. You have talents, you have skills, you have your way of navigating that has got you this far, and it will continue to get you far. It will continue to move you forward. There is nothing that can take anything away from you. There is nothing that can steal you from you. You are you, and I need you to remember that. I need you to have confidence in that. When challenges come your way, remember that you are you, and you can start to work through this in the same way that you worked through it in the past. The same way you were able to get through it in the past. Instead of worrying about it, pray about it. Know that no one can steal you from you. You have a superpower within you. You have a beauty within you that shines, and you need to remember that. And you need to be confident in that. Confidence is so key. Confidence is that movie. Confidence is like that catalyst, you know? Think about confidence as that Mentos that you put in the Coca-Cola. You know that experimentation thing that people do? That experiment that people do where they put the Mentos in the Coca-Cola and then it starts to overflow and explode and it's like, wow! Pop, 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 pop. That is confidence. You are already this delicious, amazing, beautiful drink, Coca-Cola. Okay, now we all love Coca-Cola. Okay, Pepsi lovers, put your verdict in the comments. Which one's better, Coca-Cola or Pepsi? I'm just saying I like a Coca-Cola. Anyways, you are this beautiful Coca-Cola drink. You are Coca-Cola. You have sugar. You have spice. You give energy. You are what people crave. You are what people want. You are Coca-Cola. Okay? Now, if you want that Coca-Cola to start shooting in every direction, going all over the place, expanding, growing, spreading, you need to put that confidence in there. You need to put that Mentos in there. That Mentos is your confidence. Okay? You need to mix your confidence with who you are. You need to put some confidence in your personality. You need to put some confidence in your work ethic. You need to put some confidence in your skills and your abilities. Because that's what gets things turning. That's what gets things exploding. Left, right, center, up, down. That's what gets it going, your confidence. And so pray about it. Be confident in it. Know it. No one can take away you from you, and you need to be confident in that. Okay? Those are the 3 things we need to remember. Those are the 3 things we need to carry with us in every changing season of our life, in every season where we are called to pivot or shift, or maybe you're graduating, you're entering adulthood, you're moving into high school, you are entering a new relationship. Any change in your life, you need to bring these things with you. Confidence, prayer, and assurance. Let's say it again. Confidence, prayer, and assurance. Remind yourself of who you are. If you have a journal, I need you to take it out right now and I need you to write down these 3 things: confidence, prayer, and assurance. What are you confident in? What are you confident in? What has gotten you through the struggles of the past? What are you confident in? What are your talents and your skills that have gotten you this far? Write it down in your journal. Prayer. What do you feel you're lacking in right now? What do you need the strength of God to pull you out of? Write down your prayer to God. God, I need you to help me in X, Y, and Z. God, I need you to give me the strength in X, Y, and Z. God, I need you to give me the discernment in X, Y, and Z. Fill in the blanks of those. Assurance. How can I start to move forward with assurance? How can I walk in that confidence? Write those practical steps of confidence. I'm confident in this. I can walk through it by doing this. I'm confident in my creativity. I can walk through it by continuing to be consistent. I'm confident in who I am and the personality and the skills that I bring to every relationship I have. I can walk through that knowing who I am and knowing what I bring to the table. I walk into situations with my shoulders back. I walk into situations with my head held high because I know who God has created, and I know He has created a worthy child. I am a worthy child in his eyes. I am a worthy child in his eyes. Regardless of who sees it, I am a worthy child in his eyes. Write down your things. If you feel up for it, as always, leave your thoughts, leave your conclusions in the comment section, and I will definitely be reading them. I should actually read some of the comments that you left in the previous video because you guys really went in, and I'm so grateful when you guys leave your comments and like share your thoughts and ideas, because it just makes me feel like I'm not making these videos for no reason and that there are people that actually benefit from them other than myself. So thank you guys so much for that. I really do appreciate that. Olivia5566 said, yes, thank you for keeping your promise, Abby. Please keep quoting scripture in every video. I feel like I'm that person who never understood the Bible and how it is interpreted. Where I'm from, it confused me, but listening to you now gave me more clarity. Have fun in Mexico. Sending you love from South Africa. Thank you so much, Olivia. I literally had a ball in Mexico. Tommy WA395 says, thank you for sharing. I would love to connect by sharing the word and my life with you. Okay, Tommy. Okay, I don't know how to say this name, but they said, there is a higher power and only one God, so we need to surrender to him when things are not in our control. Yes, 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 and a million times over, yes, we do need to surrender to him because he is more powerful than us, and there is only so much that we can do in our power. Lucia says, thanks a lot. I mean, you changed the way I think, and every video matches with something that is happening in my life. You are beautiful, and don't stop what you are doing because you inspire me to live. Thank you so much, Lucia. Thank you so much. That's literally the sweetest thing I've ever read. I love you guys, and I will see you in another video. I hope you have an amazing week. I hope you have an amazing start of spring, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for being here. Peace and love, and bye for now. Mwah.